Welcome back to Read for Fun. Today's book is How to Babysit a Grandpa, written by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. How to Babysit a Grandpa by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Babysitting a grandpa is fun, if you know how. When your grandpa rings the doorbell, what should you do? Hide! You might wiggle and want to giggle, but don't yell, Grandpa. Not yet. Shh. How to stay quiet. Pretend you're a shark waiting for lunch. Act like a pirate spy. Be as still as a lion statue. As soon as your grandpa says, "I give up," pop out and shout, "Here I am." When your mom and dad leave, pat your grandpa's hand and say, "Don't worry, they'll always come back." Then right away ask him if he's hungry. Snacks for a grandpa. Ice cream topped with cookies. Olives served on fingertips. Anything dipped in ketchup? Cookies topped with ice cream. After snacks, it's time to take your grandpa for a walk. When it's cold, bundle up. When it's sunny, sunscreen up, especially the top of his head. Remember to grab his hand when you cross the street, and remind him to look both ways. What to do on a walk? Step over sidewalk cracks, look for lizards, cool rocks, and dandelion puffs. If there's a puddle or sprinkler, show him what to do. When you're back at home, have him shut his eyes while you get ready, and then how to entertain a grandpa. Somersault across the room, put on a scary play, show off your muscles. You may want to have some extra tricks. Grandpas always clap for more. Pretty soon he'll want to join the fun, so play with your grandpa too. How to play with a grandpa? March with your drum. Give him a kazoo. Build a pirate cave and make sure you can both fit. Watch out for sharks in the water. Don't let your feet touch the floor. Some of these games, boys and girls, you might already play. When your grandpa says nap time, it's time for his nap. The best way to put him to sleep is to have him read a long book over and over and over and... Even if you're sleepy too, babysitters have to stay awake. While he naps, draw a picture for his fridge. What to draw for Grandpa? A pirate shark battle. Your favorite dinosaur. You and your grandpa splashing in a puddle. Then... wake up your grandpa. You might want to try lifting him up with your muscles, tickling his nose and his toes, singing on top of Old Smoky, softly, then louder and louder. Now ask, will Mom and Dad be home soon? Your grandpa will look at the clock and say, "Yikes, soon, very soon." Good babysitters can't leave messes, so turn on some bouncy music and get to work. When you hear your mom and dad, grab your grandpa's hand and pull him behind the couch. Show him how to be quiet. Check how to stay quiet and whisper, "See, Grandpa, they'll always come back." Now comes the hardest part. Goodbye time. How to say goodbye to a grandpa. Surprise him with the picture. Give him a hug and a kiss, and a hug and a kiss, and a hug and a kiss. And ask, when can I babysit you again? Notice who's pointing at who. For John and Jane, and their Grandpa John and Grandma Janice, Jr., for Roy Wildish and Dennis Gates, you shall always be remembered, LW. Another great book here, boys and girls. Once again, How to Babysit a Grandpa, written by Gene Reagan and illustrated by Lee Wildish. Thank you for tuning in to Read for Fun.